Hello, I am here to talk about the month I just did on a carnivore-ish animal-based diet. Not strict carnivore, but I just wanted to share everything that I learned, the health benefits I've had, the weight loss. So yeah, I got my trusty notes right here. I don't want to miss anything. So yes, okay, so we're not quite at a month. I will be honest, it's gonna be a few more days till it's the month, but I'm taking advantage of this quiet house I'm at. And so I'm recording it now. So the only thing really that may change in that time is my weight loss. So I will put the updated weight loss in the description because hopefully I'll lose a little bit more in the next few days. Okay, so let's dive right in. I am no stranger to this kind of type of diet. I've been keto in the past. The main thing is there's no vegetables eating this way. And I feel like that has made my body feel amazing. I mean, you know, like you eat some beans, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, like all that's gonna make you a little gassy. So I have had zero gas, no bloating, like everything is all good. Some other benefits I've had is I can tell there's been a shift in my mood. I feel happier and less like mental health issues. So I am on Zoloft for depression and anxiety, and I feel a shift already. I can feel a change for the better. So I'm hoping I will be able to go off those as I stick with this. What else? Oh, food freedom. Okay, hello. Former, and I say former like as of a month ago or 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, emotional eater, binge eater. I mean, just constant yo-yo dieting my whole life. I finally feel free. It's such a simple way of eating. You don't have to think about it. Like you're not going to binge on a steak. Like when you feel full from a steak or a burger or patty, like you're going to be done. Whereas even if you're full eating cookies, you can still eat them. So it's a very satiating way to eat, very satisfying, very filling without feeling like full and stuffed. So that's been good. And the cravings are gone. I mean, you could have a plate of donuts right here, zero desire to eat them, which is really weird for me because I mean, just, you know, over a month ago, I would demolish that whole plate. So that's awesome. And I'm not obsessed about food like I've always been. Like I just don't, it's just become like a source of fuel for my body, and I'm not feeling like those obsessive thoughts. And I mean, I'm looking forward to my next burger patty or whatever meat I'm eating, but there's no like struggle, like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't eat this much, or I should wait, you know, like the mental gymnastics you go through when you're having dieting or funky eating or whatever, you know, it's a lot. So this has been very freeing. Cravings are gone. I think I already said that. I was gonna say something else and I just went off on that tangent, but I feel like a different person and it feels great. Weight loss is another one. So I was like 9.7 pounds down this morning. So we got a few more days for the month mark. And I know it's gonna go past 10 pounds or at least 10 pounds. Let's see. Okay, the main reason I did this is my energy. Like over a month ago, for the last even few months, I have been so exhausted, drained. I mean, just like a chronic fatigue, if you will. And that was one of the motivating factors for me to eat this way. And I mean, within a week, I'm like, hello, my baby. Like, I just feel so amazing, dancing all over the place. My energy is through the roof. Now I can keep up with my kiddos. Okay, what else? What I eat in a day. Okay, so typically what I'm eating in a day, I'm not tracking anything, but I do pay attention to where I'm at protein-wise and fats. So I just make sure I'm eating fatty cuts of meat. If I'm not eating that, like if I'm eating chicken or shrimp or something that's lean, I will add butter to it to get that fat, or some cheese, usually butter, well, and cheese, but so I make sure to have like at least a pound. So I'm having roughly 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of meat a day, and then some cheese and like some raw kefir. So that's a little bit of protein. So I want to be at a minimum of 130 grams, and sometimes I go more. Well, like I said, I'm not tracking. I've tracked a few days just to see where I'm at, and it's really just, I'm sure some days are lower and some are higher. So I'm really just going by, you know, what I'm feeling. Like if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat, and when I'm full, I stop. But yes, I've tracked a few days just to see where I am at, and so I just strive for at least 1 pound of meat and lots of fat, and that's making me feel amazing. So where I say I'm like carnivore-ish or animal-based, because strict carnivore, you're just eating meat. And like, you know, I feel like I could go even more strict. Some people just eat meat and that's it, or you can eat meat like in animal products, you know, cheese, dairy, sour cream, all that, if you tolerate it. If you're not tolerating it well, raw can help, unpasteurized, or just leave it out. So I am having some cheese and raw kefir, and I am having a little bit of fruit. So here's where it can get confusing, but you just got to do like what feels right for your body. So there's a lot of doctors that eat this way. So some of the doctors say no to fruit, just meat and animal products. And then there's like Dr. Paul Saladino. So you might know him as Carnivore MD. He used to be strict carnivore for 2 years. I mean, he used to be a vegan. So he was a vegan, carnivore for 2 years. Now he feels good eating raw dairy, fruit, honey, and some maple syrup. So I have a little bit of fruit. I would still say, like, I would assume I'm still in ketosis, because I'm not having that many carbs from fruit. I'm having some blueberries, maybe a little dash of maple syrup sometimes. So I would say I'm in ketosis. So it's kind of just up to you, you know, what feels good. Some of the doctors say fructose, even from fruit, like still not good. So to each their own on that. Supplements, you don't even need them if you don't want. Some people love eating like organ meats, and that's great. They are very nutrition packed, so you don't want to eat too much. And I don't love liver and heart, so I do enjoy taking supplements of that. And I'm also going to try a brain supplement. So I'm hoping, because I already feel such a shift in my mood, I'm hoping with that I can come off my Zoloft. Like I said, my energy before this was horrendous, so I haven't even exercised in a few months, I'm embarrassed to say. I have been doing walks, and, you know, I'm running after my kids, but I haven't done, you know, go to exercise. And even though I started to feel good, I wanted to just give this a shot. I didn't also want to add in exercise to the mix, just, you know, as another thing I'm putting on my body. So I will be adding in strength training soon, and I'm excited. Now that I did the month and I feel great, I'm going to move forward with eating this way and incorporate exercise again. Where am I? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, oh yes, okay, my labs. So a lot of people, especially on TikTok, they have a lot to say, a lot of questions, and people are interested in my lab work because they think I'm gonna have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, I mean, whatever, clogged arteries, heart disease. So I did happen to do my labs like a little, maybe not even 2 months ago because of how shitty I felt. So I'm like, something's gotta be wrong. So I happened to have those before starting this. So I am excited to do those again in a few months, and hopefully everything will be good. Everybody I know that has eaten this way or have been on keto, they have lowered their cholesterol numbers, they have gone off blood pressure medication, they have ditched their insulin and other medications. So I have high hopes that I will be fine, but I also have an open mind that if it's not working for me, I make some adjustments or do whatever, but I'm not gonna go back to eating like donuts and bagels and cookies because that doesn't make me feel good. So that being said, I'm not gonna be stubborn in this carnivore way that this is the way to go because everyone, you know, reacts differently. But so far, so good. And yeah, I guess that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm like super pumped about this. Happy to chat with you. I mean, I really, really, really feel it's life-changing. And I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm not giving medical advice, all the disclaimers there. I just want to share my journey because I feel, can I say the F word? I feel freaking amazing. And I want everyone else to feel good too. Did I talk about, okay, I can't remember if I talked about bathroom stuff. I think I did, right? No gas and bloating and all that. Cause I feel like that's like such a huge thing that you don't realize where you were before until like things have all gone. Okay, so I have another video that's gonna be like the top questions I get. So I will talk more about poop in that one. Isn't that exciting? So thank you guys for being here. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.